everyone! Today I'm going to be doing a video about all my journaling supplies, so I hope that you enjoy. I hope you find some good recommendations, and let's get right on started. So as you saw, the first thing that I use is just plain old Crayola markers. This is what I use to make this name tag. They're pretty much a staple for anything you want to do. I just have 10 classic colors and they work just great. But I also have a tray of the fine tip markers, which are also from Crayola. These are pointy at the tip but wide around the edge, so you can get a variety of lines from them. You press straight down for a tiny line, or you can press it to the side for a thicker line. I think that these are really good if you want to practice with your calligraphy or just get a really interesting line. A recommendation that a lot of journalers will have for you is the Staedtler Fineliners. These are basically like a really thin Sharpies. They're 0.3 millimeters, they come in these 10 shades, and they're just generally really fun to write with, even though I totally just messed that up. I haven't tested how these hold up to mixed media projects, but I can say, as far as writing in your journal, they're great for drawing pictures and just daily entries. Here's something I own but don't use as much, the Staedtler colored pencils. And I just think they're a lot of fun, but again, I don't use colored pencils very much. My biggest recommendation and your best friend is going to be glue sticks. Elmer's is always just our best friend. You're going to use this to put anything in your journal unless you decide to use washi tape. I put them all on a string so that they're all in a convenient location. Some are thin, some are even thinner, some are just crazy designs. You can use these to glue things in, border your pages, basically anything, but they can be expensive. So I recommend doing some research before you put in a lot of money to just get one certain one, when you could probably buy a lot of them in bundles. eBay might be a good bet. Also, what I would recommend is having a regular piece of tape and maybe even some packaging tape. These are good for if you want to put in something that you don't want to be super fancy, but you don't want to have to glue it in. So like, for example, I use this to put in flower petals and maybe bigger pieces of paper. I do intend on picking up some masking tape or scotch tape in the future so that I can have some other different textures and types of tape to variety it up, but these are pretty good staples if you just want some clear tape to put stuff in. I've begun using stamps recently. These are two that I have. This one's just cheapy from Walmart, and I've already lost one of the letters. And this is a little date stamp from, oh, it actually worked. Oh no, hold on. From Hobby Lobby. This, of course, needs an ink pad, which I also got from Hobby Lobby. I just got a little cheapy one, but yeah, these are fun to experiment with. Stamps can be expensive though, beware. Now I have to clean off this spot, otherwise you're gonna stare at it all video. Another one of your best friends, scissors. This one I never use because it's that like patterny one that makes it really fancy. Honestly, I don't use it. I just keep it around just in case I might want it. But these, my friend, you're gonna need your own pair of scissors for magazine clippings, for trimming, just have a pair of scissors around. Next, a ruler. You're always gonna need this to measure stuff, to make clean lines. I got this for school, but I use it for my journal more than anything else, and now its permanent home is in my journaling box. Probably the first thing I should have mentioned, because it's the most fundamental thing you need for a journal, is writing utensils. I have two different trays of writing utensils. These are pens, pencils, this is an entire one dedicated to gel pens. It's whatever you prefer. Some days I feel like a good Sharpie, some days I feel like a good mechanical pencil. It's up to you. But I also have a tray of Sharpies just in case. I don't use these as often because they bleed through, but here we are. Also, highlighters? I don't know. I guess I probably should have showed you these washi tapes while I was talking about the other ones, but I have more washi tape. And the last little tray for my organization table would be this, which has sticky notes, pieces of paper, an extra doily, postcards, random scraps of scrapbooking paper. If I just need any paper scraps, this is where it all comes from. However, I also have more paper sources in my journaling bag. This is just an accumulation of stuff that has way too much in it. I honestly don't know how to approach this, so let's just grab and go. I have this thing, which is like a little note card. I'm gonna zoom out. This thing has little note cards, so if I ever need blank pieces of paper, I'm covered. I've got several more of these scrapbooking paper booklets that don't fit in that little drawer bundle thing, so I keep them in here, but I also always forget about them. Another notebook of blank paper just in case I want something to write with, and this is a different color than any other white paper I'll have, so that's pretty cool. I have stickers galore. I need a better system for where I put my stickers, but I have sunflowers, triangles, New York, candy, antlers, princesses, clouds, hearts, smiley faces, letters, speech bubbles. I got my emoji stickers, more letters. You know, I don't use these. I don't know why I keep these. Hello Kitty stickers, why not? More letters, more stars, dogs, party, a W, pandas that I bought like 5 years ago and still haven't used. I save all the envelopes I get just in case I need to write a good old letter or put stuff inside of it. Also, this one's my favorite, but I don't know what to do with it. My friend gave me all these bookmarks that have cities on them, and I thought they might look good inside a journal. Pieces of paper. What am I gonna do with these? I don't know. Maybe I'll figure it out one day, but like all of this might find a place to go. I should probably just throw this away. This is literally just trash. Okay, what am I doing with my life? More scrapbooking paper. This is supposed to be like a monthly entry journal type thing, but I forgot about that. Now it's hecker wrinkled. A note card, another bookmark. Oh, here's a pile of stickers I forgot. Still so many stickers. Oh, and another one. Here's one that I got sent from someone from that one book, from that one thing. Here's a map that I got from a National Geographic magazine. When am I ever gonna glue the entire Amazon rainforest into my journal? Why do I keep this? I like this just because of the color, and I've used this before, so I keep this as a texture. And then a book of YA book covers to color in case I ever wanted to put that in my journal, because why not? That was all that was in that thing, but we're not done. Whatever these are. Can we zoom? These are little things you can tear out, like, oh, I need to make something to make. No, I have nothing to do with this. Dang it. This thing. This changed my life. This is a little tiny book of things to write about, and I used to think like, oh, well, that's gonna be stupid because it's a tiny little book. I'm never gonna want to write in that. Wrongo. Tear this little baby out, put this in your journal. 3-page idea. You're welcome. And if all else fails, just a pencil. Just get going. Just write. Just, you don't have to make it fancy. Just be like, hello world. So much fun, am I right, ladies? Oh, I gotta erase this, dang it. So thank you everyone for watching. Here's my current journal, completely blank because I have not started it. I hope that I gave you some inspiration on what materials to buy and what you think you might need. Of course, there's many other things that you could look out for, but those are the things that I found that I like to use.